Tuesday evening, everyone. Person contacted me last night and said you haven't had any videos on changing tires. Today has been the most screwed up day I've ever had here at Macland, but I'm so far behind. I will be starting early tomorrow morning, but I appreciate everyone that's called today. I will try to get back to you. Probably tomorrow I'll get back to you. I'm that far behind. I've never been slammed on a Tuesday as much as I was today. So we're going to change these tires out. They came in on that wheel horse, and going to change them over to Cub Cadet wheels. They're going to have 1-inch pilots on them. And we're actually going to take this off this wheel horse wheel. And this is the type for front weights, and I have a set of front weights for these wheels if somebody wants them for a wheel horse. And you can, all you have to do is just drill them holes right there like that, and you can install a set of weights on them. But we're going to take them two tires and we're going to put them on them two white rims right there, but we're going to take it off this one here first. Now I want to thank Steve Price. He sent me a gift from Amazon today, and didn't even know it was coming. Like I always say, I have the best customers on earth. Tomorrow we're going to be firing up that 128. I was able to get the head on it today. The motor's back in it. Never had time to film today at all, not a bit. So this is the only filming that I've had all day today. Hope I have my hammer right close. Now these are a little bit tougher for this reason right here, and I might have to use the breakdown tool again. So we're going to actually lube that up just a little bit. We might be around 6 minutes with this video right here. We're in good shape. Now these bar tires right here on the rims, I want $50 for them. These tires are brand new. There we go. There's the right. we'll talk to you later. This is the 128 the other day that we tore the motor out of. We're going to restart it. Actually, I just got it together today. It's Thanksgiving Day. Walked out here this morning into the shop. My house is right next to my shop, so my commute to work is real easy. And I do work 7 days a week, so it's really easy. So running last night, wasn't awfully happy with it. Knew that it had a carburetor issue. So today, I tore the carburetor off, cleaned it out, put it back on. It leaked so bad you can't imagine. This morning when I walked out here, I had a puddle of gasoline. I couldn't blow heat in the building, and we're getting a massive snowstorm today. It's not too bad here, but just north of us towards Buffalo, New York, Erie, Pennsylvania, Jamestown, New York, they're getting quite a lot of snow. So I put another carburetor on it, and I really believe I have it tuned in well. Now, this is the one, I put a head gasket on it. It was full of mice remnants. I'm going to show you the parts I took off. I had to change the choke cable, do a little bit of wiring. I had a few wiring issues, and it had a few clutch issues also. But everything is fixed. It's ready to go to its new home. I might put a snow blade on it and push some snow with it. I've never pushed snow with a standard transmission. So we're going to start it back up. I believe, in my opinion, don't mean to brag, but I think this is the best running one that I've ever had apart and put back together. But we're going to start it back up, and you tell me what you think. Had to do today was I want everything perfect. I'm that fussy about things. I had to put that paddle in there to go to the brake switch right there, and actually that one fell in. I should have filmed it. I never had one go in as easy as that one right there. So I've thoroughly enjoyed working on this machine. So I'm going to get that cover back on here tonight. Right here, some of the parts that came out of that motor, and give you a little, I had such a big bar on it, trying to get it busted loose, I couldn't. And it's the first time that I ever had, and that's just some of the mice remnants that was in it. They were wedged between that backing plate right there and that flywheel so hard, even with it cleaned out around the fins, I couldn't get it to turn over. So I was rusted out there. You can see how much pressure I had. I bent that pressure plate, I call it. It's a driver plate, but I call them the pressure plate, flywheel area. And right here is the driver. I busted that side right out. But look what I did to the flywheel right here. We'll slide it a little bit closer. You can see that I broke it out right there, and I have a crack right over in that area right there. So that plate, I have never had one that I filled a complete box full of mice remnants on this one right here. So I changed that plate out, and luckily I had some cores. Right here is the choke cable. It was pretty rusted, so I changed that out also. So there's another thing I had to take out. Change the relay. You can see how rusted that one was there. I couldn't, actually it would make a clicking noise, but apparently inside that it had rusted over so much, or so much condensation in it, it wouldn't go from one terminal to the other, and the disc in there. So that's what they are. They are a disc inside, and you make a magnet out of them, and they go together, and that's how you make juice. And that's basically, there's your key switch, there's your battery, and there goes to your starter right there. And that plate comes right up, and it connects them, and that's how they all work. So it's a great invention, and they use it today still. So thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to move on. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
And we had quite a few activities here today. I planned on plowing snow, but we didn't. Actually, I mowed lawn. So thank you for tuning in. We're